temporarily suspended to broadcast a critical message. This is an official emergency transmission from the North American Aerospace Defense Command. We have received information of a potential nuclear threat against our nation. As a result, the possibility of nuclear conflict is imminent. It is imperative that civilians remain indoors for their safety. Local law enforcement agencies are actively engaged in securing the safety of citizens, particularly those in major metropolitan areas. If you reside in these areas, please follow their guidance. For those outside these regions, it is advised to stay indoors until further notice. If returning home is not feasible, seek the nearest available shelter immediately. As part of emergency measures, non-essential phone lines have been temporarily disconnected to prioritize military communications. In case of a dire emergency, please dial 911. Now is the time for citizens to prepare for the potential strike. Gather essential supplies, including a 14-day water supply at 1 gallon per person. If unable to gather this amount, gather as much as possible. Stockpile non-perishable food, clothing, and medicine. Additionally, ensure you have a battery-powered radio to receive updates and vital information until the situation is deemed safe. Following a nuclear blast, the fallout period will pose significant challenges, including compromised food and water sources. It is crucial to stockpile as much as possible now. Do not ration water. Consume what you need daily and replenish supplies promptly. When seeking shelter, prioritize inner areas of buildings, preferably in basements or central locations away from windows and doors. Utilize materials such as sandbags or tables to reinforce your refuge. A nuclear blast produces 3 primary effects: extreme heat causing third-degree burns, a blast wave inflicting widespread destruction, and radiation fallout leading to illness for those exposed. Sirens will sound in areas at risk of the blast zone. If you hear a siren, evacuate immediately. Otherwise, continue shelter preparations. The current targeted cities include Washington, D.C., New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas-Fort Worth, Miami, Philadelphia, Houston, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, Denver, and possible additional targets. Evacuate if within a 5-mile radius of these cities, or seek shelter immediately. Failure to do so will result in certain death. For more detailed survival guidance, tune your radio to frequency 65.
Attention, an imminent nuclear strike is underway. Seek shelter immediately.